Brownie.
It's a podcast bonus.
Where do we stand on Julie Bishop?
Can't help but like her.
Can't help but like her. What do you think, Pang?
Yep. Yeah.
She had this handsome boyfriend, David Panton. Do you
I
remember?
met him.
He's very
Brownie and I
dashing.
met him at the races. What a what
Sorry,
was that?
what
What
was
was
that?
that gesture that you
I made a
then,
rude
Dan?
gesture because I heard privately, one of you guys told me that they were
That wasn't me. Who
they were
said
maybe
anything.
keys in a bowl type scenario, Swan.
I did not say that.
Swingers.
All I'll say is, Swanee,
Really?
we met him and he had a jawline to die for, Dana. That's all I'm saying.
He is so handsome.
Mate, he's handsome.
And she is a juggernaut, of course, but he broke up with her regardless.
Well, she looks a little bit like Dr. Chilton from Silence of the Lambs. I mean, if you just look that up. She's a beautiful
forgotten
woman,
that.
but I'm just saying I like handsome women.
I'd forgotten about that likeness, and it is uncanny.
It's nuts.
Google it if you can.
You won't believe it.
It's ruined
You
everything.
won't believe it, Swanee, will
You
you?
will not believe it. It absolutely, it takes your breath away.
It's one of my greatest
Did you come up
observations.
with it, or
Absolutely.
it's
By the way,
unbelievable?
the first time, I'm not saying any, I'm just pointing out that there's a similarity, right, between Dr. Chilton from Silence of the Lambs
Undeniable.
and
Julia Bishop.
Yeah.
And when I first put that out there,
Yeah.
in my just the normal life, it was not well received. It was
No.
like, mate, what are you talking about? You're an idiot.
But then when your eyes see it, you can't deny
Thank you.
the likeness.
Carry on, Christine.
It's uncanny, but they broke up. He broke up with her on July 1st, and she's struck back in the most bish way possible. He's tried to catch a Virgin flight, and he's turned up to the Beyond Lounge. Now, people might not realise this. I certainly didn't, that there are levels of lounge. Like a lounge on its own, to me, is the epitome of fancy, the fact that there is a lounge. But there are levels of lounge. So Virgin has the normal, business lounge.
With a buffet.
Yes, and then they have the Beyond Lounge, which you've got to be super fancy to get into. Similar to the Chairman's Club. Have you heard about the Chairman's Club on Qantas? I've been there a few times.
Oh, someone's doing well.
No, it wasn't my membership. It was my manager at the time. Was like a lifetime Qantas person. And that's how you get in. You can't even see the entry is not marked.
What? It's like a secret door.
Yeah, it's like a secret door, and it's super, super fancy.
What else happens in there? No cameras, if you know what I mean.
Neil Perry does the catering and stuff. Like, it's very fancy.
But he's in there on the tools.
And of course,
Hey, Perry, give me a toasted sandwich, hurry up.
Some anti-inflams being passed around.
fries and aioli, please. Anyway, of course, she and he together did a huge amount of travel. So they were both members of these super fancy
No wonder they broke up, Swanee.
lounges. That's right. Anyway, he turned up to the invitation-only Beyond Lounge at Virgin, and he was knocked back because earlier in the week, Julie Bishop had called and said, by the way, please remove David Panton from my membership. He is no longer associated with me. It's called a disassociation, and I'm here for that sort of pettiness. When she was confronted by, I think it's the Fin Review, asked her, said, what about this embarrassing moment where David Panton was trying to get into the lounge and he was knocked back? She said, wait till he finds out about the Qantas Chairman Lounge.
You've been bitched.
You've been bitched, and it reminds me of, I can just see her in a desk, at a desk, well lit, in sombre lighting, delivering that line, not unlike the Joker from the original Batman films with Michael Keaton.
Wait till they get a load of me.
Spot on, Swanee.
Can't you see it?
Spot on.
I think this could be one of the most fabulous and petty things I've heard in a breakup.
He's a sweet kid to think that would just carry on post-relationship.
Very naive from old mate.
Well, he said, listen, after the Beyond Lounge, I wasn't going to try my luck at the Chairman's Lounge, so thanks for the heads up. 13 24 10, have you or the partner that you broke up with gotten real petty over stuff? My parents fought for years over a tent.
A tent?
A tent. Neither of them like camping. Dad got it and never used it.
But your mum kept the pegs, so...
Correct.
There you go.
13, 24, 10.
JJ. Are you there?
Howdy, folks.
What's the pettiest thing that you've seen become a sticking point in a relationship?
Well, my ex cheated on me, and I had to go watch our daughter that we had together at her house one morning, and her and the man she cheated on me with were doing a puzzle on the kitchen table. So I stole the middle piece, and I drilled a hole in it, and I still have it till this day.
You should turn into a necklace, JJ.
I did.
Yes.
Good on you, mate.
JJ, that is... we can't do better than that.
No, mate.
What was when you realised that was what you were going to do, did you feel proud of yourself?
I did, because I'd been the good guy the whole way through. I'd sort of copped everything to be the good father, and that was my one thing that I did.
JJ.
Cold-blooded psycho.
No
JJ.
regrets, no regrets.
Hey, for that behaviour, I'm going to send you to the movies, friend. You're going to go see the horror comedy Bodies, 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 only in cinemas September 15. Thanks, JJ.
WTB, baby.
Oh no, that's a podcast reference.
Oh, is it?
Oh dear.
Well, are we not allowed to?
It's We the Best, baby. I hate it, but Campbell Brown thinks it's a long story. Anonymous, good morning, Anonymous.
How are you?
Well,
Talk petty things.
Well, there was many, but the thing that got to me the most was the day I was actually moving out of the house. I went to pack a certain drawer, and all my sex toys were missing, and my husband had hidden them.
rough.
It wasn't, because I wasn't using them, so yeah, it wasn't rough.
Well,
So,
right, son.
Why weren't you using them?
well, because I couldn't find them.
Good, he'd taken them, Swanee. The ex-husband had taken them, or emptied the drawer.
Yeah, but you would have been using them if they weren't stolen.
Yes, prior to that, but let's just leave it at that.
What'd you do? Did you restock? Did you just put your sexy
I
land?
restocked.
Yeah.
Correct. I restocked, yeah.
Nice.
Good thing about Sexyland, it's open till late at night.
Where is it, though?
On the way to the airport.
Yeah.
You can't miss it.
Often, it's like duty free for me. I always, if I'm getting a flight, I'll pop in.
It's essential. David Panton was also banned from Sexyland on the way to the airport.
That's a good. That's a good one.
That's mean. That's mean. That is a low blow, because clearly he wasn't satisfying you.
Yeah.
And the one thing that was, he took as well.
He took away.
Hope it didn't turn into a necklace like that puzzle.
You have won
right,
a
Dino.
double pass. My phone. A double pass to Moon Age Daydream, a David Bowie documentary. It's only in cinemas September 15th.
That sounds good.
Thanks,
Good on
Alon.
Chrissie, Sam and Brownie, Ripper Show will be back tomorrow. Chrissie, Sam and Brownie, unless it's a weekend.
Over 100.